Pretty stressful, dealing with a lot of changes in the last year or two, especially in business, moving to Christchurch. There's a whole array of things, so I'd say pretty stressful. A lot of things going on. The biggest thing it affected was probably my mood. Yeah, short fuse, quick to anger. Yeah, that's probably the biggest place that I found it. Makes it very difficult in relationships with clients. Yeah, it just makes everything a lot harder than it needs to be. After talking with a few people, my parents, basically realizing the fact that I don't think this is normal to have this amount of stress. So talking with a few people, and the idea of getting some sort of coaching came out, and yeah, it kind of led me down the path of trying to find out. I had absolutely no idea what I was looking for, but here I am. So after the first discovery session, there was a quick fix that, well, not a quick fix, but a quick win that was the anchors. And I made an anchor with my 2 fingers that would, when I was getting stressed out, my vision and everything would basically tunnel in on what was stressing me out, and it was very hard to break out. And we created an anchor that helped in that situation to broaden my vision and allow focus on other things so I could move on with my day. And that worked really well. And that's kind of the trigger point where I thought, okay, maybe I do need to invest some time into finding some better tools to deal with this. The stress levels definitely came down. The fact that I didn't get worked up as much, and not so much that it wasn't there, it didn't compound as much. So multiple stresses on the day, at the end of the day, just absolute nutcase. Whereas these kind of kept it at a level where the stress was still there, but manageable throughout the day. From the start, I would have thought it would be linear, just results consistently. Definitely not the case. So had a pretty big win at the start, which kind of led me into it. And then there were certain methods and certain things that we tried to work on that just didn't really hit the mark. And there was a bit of a lull period where it got to the point where I was like, oh, maybe I'm done, maybe I'm all sorted, and I can continue on. But something would always happen or trigger where, okay, well, actually, I'll keep my appointment and I'll go and see what this brings out, and then would work on something that would make a massive change again. Like, I'm not done. So yeah, from going from what I thought was going to be a linear process to it was really up and down, but still an increase overall. Probably the simplicity of the measures that could be deployed to solve some of the stress and anxiety. It's really, yeah, just having the right tools for the right thing. I thought this may have been you need to completely reinvent yourself, go through, build from the ground up again, like you've done it wrong, knock it down and restart. But no, it's something everyone goes through. Some people just deal with it better than others. But these tools, the simplicity of using them actually really helps. It can be used in a lot of different ways throughout the day. Yeah, life is a lot more calm, even though things happening in life haven't changed. Obviously, still dealing with business, moved into a house, have an upcoming wedding, all very stressful things. But my main approach to these things has changed. So I do feel a lot more calm, just in everyday life. Identifying what type of personality someone is and kind of adjusting your approach to suit them, obviously reduced a lot of the backlash that I got for approaching them in a way I thought that was right. I can kind of fulfill their needs, and they don't seem to have any issue with us. So yeah, that was probably another big thing. especially with working with clients. Turns out I wasn't perfect. I came into it thinking, give it a try. Don't think it's for me. As I said, I thought I was doing everything right. But it's not until you actually get into it you realise that there are a lot better ways to do things. And I'm not a professional. I can't tell people how to do things. Yeah, just take the leap.